We're back. We're back.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast.
No one's letting you forget in the club. That is for fucking sure.
Are you in lots and lots of pain? How bad is the pain?
Fuck you fucking asshat. Having fun dancing in the floor.
Number one, why am I calling you? Number two, you ruined everything.
Oh, so good. Hello, friends. Welcome back to the podcast. So, as you can probably tell, it's just me flying solo for this intro again because we had such a fun time at our Reignite Your Fire event last week. And we gave you a little taste of session 1 last week, where we are designing your most unhinged dream life. And to be honest, the days just kept getting better and better and better and better. And we thought it would be a crime, an absolute crime, to rob you of the taste of what happened on day 3 when we entered the vortex of prosperity, abundance, and wealth. So day 3 was all about upgrading your relationship to abundance, your relationship to money, your relationship to prosperity and wealth. And we wanted to give that gift to everybody who so generously tunes into our podcast on a weekly basis, wherever you are in the world. We appreciate you so much, and we are just so honored that you take the time to dive in with us each week. And we wanted to give you an opportunity to listen to the day 3 transmission, the day 3 teachings, and really get the essence and energy of the club, because we are closing the doors on November 7th at 11:59 p.m. and they will not be open for another 6 months. So if you have been on the fence, if you've been considering, if you're like, is this the time for me to take action? The answer is probably yes, because 6 months from now, that's a long time to wait for your transformation. It's a long time to wait with your gifts on the back burner, with your energy kind of locked down, with your power unclaimed. And one of the things that we really stand for in the club is your hot, rich, thriving era. And this is why we go through the pillars of love, sex, money, and power. And we want you to reclaim your power in every single one of those pillars, because it is so crucial to you being out fully in the world, doing what the fuck you came here to do. And having a healthy relationship with money is an important part of that conversation. It's an important part of your work and your expression and your ability to be out in the world and well supported. So we wanted to gift you this today and welcome you into day 3 to take a listen through everything that we went through. And we would love to hear your thoughts, your takeaways after you've taken a listen through this session. Keep in mind, those early bird prices are no longer in play. We are up to the regular price for the 2024 season. But you can still get in. The details to join the club are in the show notes. And if you're like, I can't join the club, or that's not right and true for me right now, cool. Join us for our next live mini training on November 14th. We are talking triggers. So I can't think of a better time in the history of humanity to be talking about triggers and really having some tools in your tool belt to navigate these times that we are in, where there's a lot of conflicting feelings, there's a lot of intense energy, people are feeling a lot of certain ways about a lot of things, and there's a large opportunity here to get triggered. And if we keep doing the same things that we've always done, we're going to get the results that we've always had. And being able to alchemize your triggers is such a fucking power move. It is the move that every single badass, every single extraordinary embodied leader has the ability to alchemize their triggers and work with them masterfully. So we want to get into that and teach you how to do that on November 14th. It is $11 to join us, and there is a replay if you can't join the live. And all of that is also in the show notes, and we would be so grateful to have you join us. And if just tuning into the podcast, if that's your jam, we appreciate that too. And like, subscribe, review the podcast, share it with a friend, share this episode far and wide with anyone who you know wants to upgrade their relationship with money and prosperity. And we will see you next week when both of us will be back for a new episode. We'll talk to you soon, friends. Bye.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 3. Oh, I am pumped. Pumpsicles here.
Fucking pumped. Except for my daughter's Barbie. What the fuck is this? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like moving. I'm like, where's my mic? And I'm like, my fucking daughter's like half, there's a leg missing. I'm like,
You know, I feel like that's actually perfect because a lot of us, that's how we actually feel in relationship to our money, like completely discombobulated. Just a hot mess express.
Totally. Oh my God, weird Barbie. Totally. So good, weird Barbie.
Not even upset about it.
Kelsey and I were on a podcast episode the other day for Club Unhinged, and halfway through it, my daughter was like, "Mom, I want to watch YouTube," and like, I'm like, you can like totally hear it. Kelsey and I looked at each other and we're like,
leave it in.
I was like, you know what? Fuck it, we're rolling this. I'm like, Eva, you're not watching YouTube. And then we like, it's so funny. We kept it in the episode, and like so many people messaged, and they were like, I fucking died. Like, I was so happy to hear you do that because it's like so real. Like, I love the bloopers.
Oh, so good. It's so good. It's real life here, friends. Real life.
Real life.
Yeah,
real
we
life.
don't censor things. We don't hide things. We bring it all out in the open, which actually is like such the vibe for today, especially when talking about money. But before we get into it, let's just do a temperature check. How's everyone feeling today? What's alive? What's shaking? Let us know in the chat. Like, let's do a quick little check-in these.
Check in these.
Felt so anxious this morning. Feeling a ton more grounded now. Awesome. Feeling myself, ready for day 3 and to bust some money shit. Yes. Feeling like that beat. Yes. I feel like we're all kind of catching this train together. Choo choo.
I blame Biggie for my relationship to money. I was told over and over again in grade 5 that the more money you come across, the more problems you see. Yeah.
But for real.
Fucking totally. I wrote in my journal today that everything I have tried to achieve in life has been painful. So let's fucking bust that idea that money equals pain. Yes.
Ooh.
So good, Ella. Yeah. Ready to change my relationship. So stoked for today, ladies. Yes. I'm feeling free. Ended things last night with a dude I was seeing, just feeling so free. Fuck yeah.
Clear the field.
Holy fuck, Amanda, you're like ready to fucking rock. I did that in early in the year. I was in a relationship that reminded me of like it was like an upgraded version from my past marriage, but there's still some things, and it's so fucking wild. I ended it. I had a flight to go visit him in the States, fucking canceled it. And went to Tulum by myself. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not going. I'm fucking ending the pattern right here. I'm so done with this. So as soon as I said no to that, I went to Tulum. And then like 2 months later, I met the guy I'm seeing who's so immaculate. So it's just like, I think when we say no to things, we're saying no to the pattern. Like I heard this voice and it was like, Christine, if you go on that trip to see that guy, because I was like guaranteed good sex. And like, there's so many reasons. I'd already paid for the flight. It was like $800. I'm like, I'm going to lose this money. I'm not going to have
Non-refundable.
Non-refundable. And my system was like, are you fucking kidding me? You're going to sell your soul for $800? Get fucked. Book that trip. Go on that thing. Do not sell yourself short. And I was like, shit. So I really do believe when we let go of something, we open up. We're saying yes to something else. We say no to the pattern. We're saying yes to our expanded self. And then shit, the universe was like, oh, this bitch is on fire. Let's fucking take note of her. See what's up.
Hundo P. I'm obsessed.
Yes. So good. So good, you guys.
Well, and there's always like this strong correlation between love and money. Like there's a reason why in the club we tackle both of these things, because they are interconnected. So like if we are like gripping and holding onto a relationship that we know that we need to let go of, we're also gripping and holding just in our energetic body, which a grip and hold is a block. It's literally like doing this to anything good that wants to come in. And like you're so tight that nothing can get in there anyway. Like, and so we do work with both sides of the coin. So whichever one you notice that you're kind of being invited to transform, just know that it's going to impact the other one as well. So whether it's like starting with the money or starting with the relationship, and like we need to let go of something relationally that's not working, and then it opens up space for more abundance, or we let go of something that's not working with money and it opens up space for something really beautiful relationally. So like these two, they like to tag team it. They're like the second most iconic duo aside from Christine and I.
Number two. Beat our own horns every so often. There's times Kelsey and I'll be on a phone call and we're like, we're so fucking immaculate. We just fucking rail each other with compliments, and we're like, yeah, we're fucking so immaculate. But it like lets us also celebrate the women in the club too. We're like, you're so immaculate, and you're immaculate, and
yeah. Which y'all, this is a key to abundance, by the way. What we just did, like for 30 seconds there, of like pumping our own tires and pumping each other's tires, is an essential skill to have in your back pocket if you want to be a rich bitch.
Totally. Yeah.
My money story is it always comes and goes. So ready for that story to fucking go. Yeah. Beat it.
Beat it, bitch. Love that. Okay. So we're going to play a fun little, so as you know, today we're going to be going into money. So excited for this. Reason being, just like all the other topics, my life was a fucking dumpster fire with money, like a dumpster fire, like the worst of the worst of the worst, like praying, you know, when you go through the like checkout and you're like, if this declines, I'm totally going to unleash and blame her. Like, I'm going to blame the clerk 100%. I'm going to be like, excuse me? Oh, you run that again. Cause there's no way that I don't have money. No way. Oh, let me tell you, it was me, but I love to project that shit. Like that was me, like praying somebody would pick up the tab for me, praying, like horrendous relationship. So, did a lot of work in like 2019, 2020, around more mindset stuff, more just like all the traditional, more manifesting stuff, you know, going into belief systems, stuff like that. And I saw a really big impact. I then got myself into rooms. I started investing. My first investment was like $999 US for this chick's like 6-week, I don't know, abundance course. And I remember thinking like, who the fuck is she? 6 weeks and $1,000 US? Like, I don't know about, I was just like so self-righteous about it. I was like, I can't believe I'm spending this money. It's on my credit card. Like I was like freaking out. And then that led to me making like a 15,000 investment with somebody else, which led to like, it was like this crazy fucking windfall that just started happening. And I got myself into rooms with people who were triggering the fucking hell out of me, making way more money than me. But I was like, okay, I'm going to calibrate to these bitches. I have two options. I either see this as like evidence that I can't do it or evidence that I can. And I was like, I'm choosing that I can. That led to like craziness where I went like, didn't think I could support myself or like pay for diapers for my kids to, and living on government assistance to like, I had my first 5K month, 10K month, 15. I remember thinking like, if I could make 10K a month, my life, I would be set for life. Like I remember thinking that. And then I had like a 15, a 20, a 25, a 30. And then one month I had a 46K month. And I remember, like I said yesterday, it was incredible, but I got all sorts of fucked up with it. I felt hungover. I felt, completely out of control. My body was off the rails. I couldn't focus. I was taking on like so many one-to-one, like it was so intense. Like it wasn't like the money came, but the happiness and the ease and the relaxation was not there. It was a cost to the money. So I basically lost it. I like let it all out, got back in my poor relationship, money literally like record scratch. So like basically lost it all. and then have been in the process for the last 3 years rebuilding my relationship with money in a way that's calm, relaxed, regulated, and I feel completely at ease with it. And that's like the relationship that we want to talk about today, is because we don't want your money to cost you your health, your relationship, time with your kids if you have them. Like it does not have to come at an expense. And so, we've, just like all our other days, we're going to be diving into how the nervous system impacts money and all these parts, because money for me has been like one of the most complicated relationships and topics. And now for Kelsey and I both, like having the relationships we have with money and the ease and the trust and all of that is the thing that we're like, this is the information that actually fucking works. Like, it does not have to be hard. It doesn't have to be arduous. It's actually very simple, just like everything else we've been talking about, but it's just knowing what to do and how to raise your money thermostat, which is what we'll be talking about a bit later.
Yeah. And for like, just to kind of tie all of our days together here, like we started on day one with just opening up the conversation on, there are things that happen in our lives that take us out of our power, whether that's trauma, whether that's wounding, whether that's just a breakdown of any kind. And so we have a collapse in our power. And if we have a collapse in our power, well, that's kind of where the buck stops. And when we start rebooting our power and tending to the nervous system and closing those loops of the trauma, the pain, the wounding, our system regulates. And when our system regulates, we went into day two. And day two, this allows us to access that creative life force energy. Now, if you want to make big money, your creative life force energy needs to be on. Otherwise, you are going to slip into forcing, pushing, like literally swimming upstream. So like I've seen this in the chat a couple times today of like, yeah, I have money, but it comes at the cost of my energy, or I don't have any time. And that's us like using force to make shit happen. Versus like clicking in to the life force energy, that creative energy, and letting it create through you so that you don't have to burn all of your resources energetically and emotionally in order to have the outcome of money. And then once we have that creative life force energy, that sexy life force energy moving, then we want to really, really step into this world of receptivity. So, like, the more creative energy you have online and the more safety that you feel in your system, you are going to be able to open up wider to receive. Now, as women and sex, like, we can understand the safer you feel, the more open you are to receive, and sex is more pleasurable. So like we see this in the bedroom, like if our nervous system is off the rails, we don't feel safe, our body won't open. And sex is not going to be fun. It's not going to be enjoyable. But when our nervous system is regulated, we feel safe, we feel connected, our body opens and we can receive more goodness, receive more pleasure. And the same equation fits with money. This is why I made that parallel at the start between love and money, relationships and money. Because what's happening there is happening here with our relationship with money. And so when we start to kind of weave this all together, the safer we feel in our body, the more we're naturally going to open up to receive not only like more creative downloads. I mean, the shit that comes through both of us when we're like really regulated and we're really in alignment, we're feeling really safe and connected with each other, the ideas are just popping off all the time. And then it's up to us to like sit down and look at them and be like, okay, what do we want to execute on? And then when we're executing on an idea, we're not forcing it from this place of depletion. We're creating from this place of overflow. And like we need to be in that energetic overflow in order to really open and receive the goodness that wants to come in and balance those scales. So again, like we just keep building and weaving this thread throughout the 4 days, and we're going to give you the final piece tomorrow. But today, like, we really want to work on and look at that relationship to reception. And when you are in a space of feeling really safe in your body and safe in your system, how has that impacted your receptivity? And then you can also look at the times where you haven't felt safe in your system, and how has that affected your receptivity? Because chances are, if you start clocking it, you're going to see, like, every time I'm hustling, I'm grinding, I'm forcing, it's because I don't feel safe in my system. And I don't feel safe in my system because something from my past has gotten whacked. There's some sort of trigger, there's some sort of breakdown, there's some sort of wound, there's some sort of trauma that has been rattled. And we live in a world that's like, bypass the trauma, bypass the discomfort, go straight to the hustle. And then you see people burning out and actually like rewounding themselves over and over and over and over again. We don't love that for you. We don't want that for you. We want you to be on a different track, which is like the hot, rich, thriving track. The where you literally get to have everything you want, but you don't have to sacrifice your life force energy. You don't have to sacrifice your happiness. You don't have to sacrifice your relationships. Like, you get to have it all. That's why in the club we say, like, the club is for the women who want it all. Like, love, sex, money, power, without having to give up who they fundamentally are. Without having to like overextend or overgive or overfunction in order to get there. Yeah.
Can we just all have a quick little standing ovation for Kelsey's TED Talk? Because I mean, that was just, I was sitting here and I'm like, holy fuck. God damn, that chick's good. She's fucking, oh my God, so good. No,
I love you.
We were laughing earlier because I said to Kelsey, I was like, it's kind of like I like vomit out electricity, like it's like electricity. And then Kelsey kind of was like, let's like tie this together in a nice, beautiful weaving way. So I'm just like, download. And Kelsey's like, okay, let me just like package this up a little bit nicer.
Iconic duo. Iconic.
Yes, totally. So we would love to play a little bit, and we would love for you to, in the chat, complete the sentence. Okay. So you're just going to like, first thing that comes in, do not censor, do not filter it. Money is ... Write it. Whatever comes in. First thing. Gross. Yes. Mm-hmm. Money is power. Back fun. Power. Annoying. First thing. Hard to come by. Hard to come by. Money is freedom. Power. Mm-hmm. Okay. Love it. Anybody else want to? I don't know if I'm going to just you can keep popping them in, but these are all like so good. We want to, whenever you want to, this is a great little tip and tool. Whenever you want to know how you actually feel about something, just doesn't matter what it is. Men are ... Women are ... Leaders are whatever. Like, it's, I remember the first time I played with this exercise, I was like, men are like, I'm like, assholes, deceiving. And I was like, holy fuck. I'm trying to attract a man who with that shit and clunking around in the mainframe, like, geez, that's not going to get me very far. Right. So I think just like playing with some of these and being like, oh, okay, shit. So we also love to play with the idea that money, you have a relationship with everything in life, every fucking thing. So we'll do another little game. If you were to describe in one word your relationship with money, what would it be? One word. Broken. Developing.
Struggle. Dysfunctional. Struggle. Powerless. Do you remember on the days of Facebook, like when Facebook first came out and you could like update your status and your relational status to "it's complicated"? That's how I kind of feel like a lot of our relationship with money is, it's complicated.
Totally. Yeah. These are so, I'm in a situation.
I'm in a situation.
Money is that fuck by who teases me but lacks consistency and makes me crazy. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Oh, yes.
That is fucking fire. I like dead at that response. So fucking good. Holy shit.
An imagination ship. Uh-huh.
Oh my God. That is so
I'm
fucking
so
hilarious.
obsessed with all of you. What
Fucking
is this?
dead. Okay. Love that. Imagination ship. So fucking good. Oh, I love the honesty in here. This is so good. Amazing. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I love this because I've been in a lot of different money programs and seen it all, and not all, but a lot. And there's times when you can feel the energy of the group, like their answers are coming from what they want it to be, not what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing, like, it's almost like if I share on here that I think it's this, it will be so. And unfortunately, it's not the way it works.
No, you're overriding what's true.
You're overriding the truth. And it's like anything, like if you actually genuinely want to make a change with something, being in right like relationship and in reality with it, just like me with my, ex-husband, like and relationships, like I can pretend it's not there, but I'm not really going to make any moves. Right. So I think it's like when we can actually sit with the reality without making it mean anything, that's the perfect thing. It's like everything up until this point, your relationship with money has just been based off of like incomplete data. It's basically like you have a money blueprint, right? From your parents or from authority figures, from your culture, from your unconscious family binds, like, you know what I mean? Like we're broken, we stay together, or like these different pieces we don't even think about. They're so unconscious. And so what your interaction with money and what you believe about it and how you interact with it is literally, it's just like an app. It's like a computer program that you can delete and reinstall a new one. Like it's actually, I know it sounds like, sure. It's for fucking real. Like it's just, and whether you have experienced money or you've never experienced money, whether you have a volatile relationship with it doesn't matter. It has no impact on what you can create moving forward. And I'm like living, breathing proof of that. And the reason I shared earlier about some of my story is just because it's easy for people to teach if they've like had like a super easy upbringing, they had lots of money, they've had lots of privilege. And so like, it's like, okay, well, that's cool for you. But like, what about me? I'm fucking living on this, or I'm living on like government assistance. I'm like, yeah, me too. I've been there, like, it fucking sucks. And it doesn't have to be a reality. And because money is generally such a shame-induced topic for a lot of people, I've made mistakes, I'm bad with it, like all these different beliefs that we have, we don't want to talk about it. And also in society, it's like, don't talk about your money, right? Or all over the internet.
Hush, hush.
Yeah, very hush hush. Don't talk about it. You shouldn't want it. You're bad if you want it. I remember even going into a group and being the good girl that I was like, they were like, why do you want to make money? I'm like, well, I really want to make money so I can like help people and I could just like, help donate to charities and do these things. Is that the reality? Fuck yeah, of course I want to. Is it the only reason? No. And I remember the teacher saying, like, she's now my mentor. She goes, that's fine. But like, if you don't want to give any money away, you don't have to either. And that doesn't make you a bad person unless worthy of it. And I was like, sorry, what?
What?
Like permission to just want a fuck ton of money, wipe my ass with it if I want, roll in it, fucking whatever I want to do with it. Like, it doesn't mean money's not like sitting there judging us, being like, you're worthy and you're unworthy, worthy, unworthy, you can have it, you can't have it. It's just responding to our energetic reception, whether we're open for like the Amazon delivery to come to our doorstep. It's not like you're good and you're bad. It's just, are we pushing it away? And I used to think of it as like money coming or not coming. And then I really learned more about the nervous system, just about how like, it's not about making the money. It's becoming the woman who takes the action to make the money. So for me in my business, like I was imagining like, okay, I'll just, money will come. I'll have a windfall of abundance. And I was like, well, where the fuck is that money actually coming from? Like,
I'm just going to imagine it into being.
I'm going to imagine it and it'll arrive at my doorstep. And listen, there is magic money available. I'm telling you, like crazy shit. You might get inheritance. There might be like a check in the mail. Like there's absolutely unexpected money that can come into your vortex. I've experienced it. I know it's a reality, 100%. But if you think about it, the reason we don't want you to just like manifest a bit of money is because you're like, I don't really know where that came from. And it's inconsistent. It's not like if you're like expecting it to come again. What
Yeah,
we
it's a
want is for you to, yeah, exactly. It can go away. It's like anything that comes into your life and gives you a temporary hit of happiness. It's a risky game because it can be taken away. Whereas if you become the woman who knows in her bones that you're like, I'm a fucking money magnet. I take action. I am like, you just, it's a whole different fucking energy. It's a whole different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we want for you, is to like help you release the resistance to money. Because when you release the resistance to money, having it, what happens is you open up your receptivity to ideas, to opportunities, to inspirations that then are the funnel to the money coming into you. So it's about you opening up as the woman. So like for me, like I wasn't taking action in my business. I wasn't being visible. I was against automation. I was against sort of like anything like anything that had ease in it, anything that wasn't hard, I was against. And so what was happening is that my resistance to money, I didn't make the correlation at the time, but because I wanted more money, but there's a part of me who was afraid of having it or had so much shame around it, I kept repelling it. So it wasn't like the money just wasn't coming to me. It's that the ideas and the inspiration, and I wasn't actually actualizing even the creative downloads I was receiving. So I would be like, oh my God, I have all these incredible ideas, download. Who's had that for you? Like I have so many ideas, right? They're there. I see them. Why can't I fucking do it? Like I was driving myself mental, being like, I know I'm capable. I know I'm here to make a big impact. I know I'm here to make a lot of money. I know I'm going to be a really good steward of my money. Why can I not fucking do anything? Why am I not making money? And it's like, well, bitch, you're not even fucking in your business. You're showing up. You're like the best undercover fucking psychic coach on the planet, but you're just like hiding out, being like, I don't know why my money's not coming. I guess it must be something wrong with me. No,
I'm never going to ask for the sale. I'm never going to promote my services.
Somebody will email me for coaching and I won't get back to them for 3 weeks. What? Like there was all of these fucking weird fucking things that I was doing for years. And I'm like, what is happening right now? Like crazy making shit. And so finally I realized, I was like, oh my God, there's nothing broken. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just that the end goal of me taking the action or showing up on my business is a lot of money, and it's visibility, and it's having to be vulnerable. And all of those things are really scary because I either have had them and I've lost them, or I've never had them. So my nervous system is clocking that as unsafe. So like there's nothing serious going on if you've experienced any of that. It's just that there's, like we always say, like if there's something you don't have in your life, it's because there is a protective part online that sees that if you have that thing, something bad will happen or you're unsafe. That's it. So like there's nothing fucking serious happening. That's it. Like end of story. Anybody can, it's like science and math. Like anybody can change their relationship with this. And like it all comes down to drills, to sort of like the method to be able to hold good things in your life. Yeah, Danny, I know. It's like, it's like what the fuck? Like, and the reason I'm so fucking passionate, like I called Kelsey, I'm like, I am on fire today because because I've experienced the flip side of being so, like, there's literally times I was like praying, being like, please God, like help me understand what the fuck is wrong with me, because I am like driving myself crazy. Like I've had so many opportunities. I've had so many things come up and I don't take action on them. And I kept blaming it on money. And I was like, money is nothing to do with this. This is me and my intimacy with myself and my and not pushing anything good away from me. Like that's actually the real flex, is learning how to do that. Because if I'm not in resistance to good things in my life, they can flow to me, right? Like they can come to me really easily. And if I'm in alignment, I'm taking action. Like even during this, this free day event, like I said, and Kelsey and I leading up to this, I've had to do, we both have done work around regulating ourselves to allow such amazing women to come in and to hold bigger containers and to allow like powerful ass women as well to come. Like, you know what I mean? Like we've had to do a lot of work in terms of, taking action in the business. Like we'll sit down and we're like, okay, let's get these emails. Like we have had to become different women to show up in the business to get different results. And that's the thing, is that we want that for you, because if you're the woman who creates the results, there's nothing that's going to take them away. It all comes down to you. Right. So anyways, I'm like super excited to dive into this even more today. Kelsey,
I love it. And like, even just seeing in the chat, like everything that's kind of popping off around the narratives and the beliefs, like and tying it back to not only the nervous system, but also our relational systems. So, sometimes we will have a resistance to making more money because on some level we're like, fuck, I might lose my connection with my parents. Like, I don't want to out earn my parents because that'll make them feel shame. And if they feel shame, then I feel bad. And maybe I am just an inherently bad person. Or like, what if I make all this money and then I feel obligated to have to take care of other people? Or like, what if people come and try and extract it from me? Because that happens when you see people win the lottery. All of a sudden, all of these people just crawl out of the woodwork and they're like, hey, remember me? Your bestie? And you're like, bitch, I haven't talked to you in like 20 years. Get fucked. Get out of here. But if we don't have strong relational boundaries, if we aren't like strongly anchored in the truth of who we are and we know what we stand for and what we don't, and we can handle discomfort. So in order to hold more money, you have to be able to hold more goodness, but also more discomfort, because you are going to have to disappoint people. You are going to have to say no to people. You are going to have to let people be on their journey with money, on their journey with their life. You are not here to save and rescue everyone, because to save and rescue everyone leaves you depleted. It's not the fucking vibe. And there's a difference between being of service, because being of service comes from a place of being whole, complete, full, resourced. Rescuing or saving comes from a dysregulated place, and it's an attempt to regulate yourself relationally. But it never fucking works, because you have to regulate your nervous system first. And then we have to take a look at the relationships. Like, are these actually in alignment? Is this actually the truth for me? Like Christine said, like, what if I just want to make a fuck ton of money for the sake of making a fuck ton of money? And like, what if that's okay? And then you go on the internet for 5 minutes and you see like threads of people like ripping apart Taylor Swift for being a billionaire. And she only donated $5 million to hurricane relief. And so as a woman, when I see stuff like that, I'm like, ooh, maybe I don't want to be a powerful woman. Maybe I don't want to be a rich woman, because if I'm a rich woman, like, not only are people going to like attack me for that, but they're going to attack me even more because we live in a fucking patriarchal situation here. So like, there are many more male billionaires. They're not getting raked across the coals. But because she's a woman and a billionaire, and probably doing more than most of those male billionaires are ever doing, she is taking the heat. And so like, there's this element of, we have to be able to hold our power. We have to be able to hold ourselves and our boundaries. And we have to know who the fuck we are. Like, if I know what I stand for, if I know my values, if I know what I'm here to serve and contribute to the world, then I can orient my relationship to money to be in service to that vision and that mission. Which means if family members come out of the woodwork, and like, this is so interesting, because the year that I had my first 6-figure year, I didn't even know that I had a 6-figure year, because I was in such dysregulation the entire year. I was in this spot of like, I had just taken down my main course that I'd been teaching for 8 years, and I'd started this whole new body of work. And so I was in this place of like, fuck, like, is there going to be enough? Is it going to go? Like, yes, money's coming in, but it's going to go. And so I was in this constant state of like, not really trusting it. And then my mentor at the end of the year, she's like, okay, sit down. You're going through your financials, like interaction by interaction, and you're not getting off the call until it's all done. I'm like, fuck. So I'm on this call, like pulling all my financials, and then I get to the end number and I'm like, what? That's how much money I made this year? And very similar to Christine. I was like, well, once I make 6 figures, my nervous system will be like, whew. And then I'm looking at the number and I'm like, well, that's well over 6 figures. My nervous system does not feel, whew. My nervous system feels like on edge. and like I'm afraid I'm going to lose it and I have nothing to show for it. Like there are all of these narratives and stories, and like this fear of like, well, if I were to tell the world, if I were to share this, it's going to make people feel bad. If I were to share this, they're going to want more from me. And historically, I have been more codependent in my relationships, and I am an overgiver to the max. So there was this protective part that's like, yeah, but until you address that, you're not going to be able to hold the money and hold the boundary around the money that you don't have to give it all away to be a good person. That there are other ways that you can be of service and still be taken care of here. And so like we want to look at all of these different aspects, but it really always will come down to that very first step of your relationship to your nervous system. Because if your nervous system is off the rails and you're dysregulated, well, then that'll kick in all of these beliefs that you've inherited. So a lot of the beliefs that you have about money are simply inherited. They actually aren't even yours. It might be your parents, there might be your community, it might be just society at large, but they're not yours. And so like, part of really calling the power back is taking some inventory there. Like, is that actually true for me, or did I just inherit that? And I've just been living through that because I don't want to go against, I'm pledging my allegiance to my family system. I'm pledging my allegiance to my community. I'm pledging my allegiance to my country or the world or like the global community of like, this is how we human. And if I retract that and I'm like, actually, I don't want to play that game. Well, then you run the risk of being ostracized relationally from people who are plugged in to that matrix, plugged into those beliefs. But the good news is there are many people who are not plugged into those who are so much funner to be around. And they're much more fulfilling, but it will require you to be able to have boundaries in order to say, no, I'm not available to give you a $50,000 loan, or no, I'm not available to like spend all my money on Christmas presents, or like you have to have boundaries and you have to be able to negotiate and make really clear agreements in your life. So like money isn't just about money. It's also about your nervous system and your relationships. And like if you trust yourself, like Christine was saying, of like to take action inside of the pursuit of money and not just be passive like a fucking pillow princess and just lay back and take it. I mean, like, I hope it happens. No, no, no. We want to be in this spot of like taking action and being receptive. And it's not about like doming money either. It really isn't. Like that'll take you to a place, but it won't take you where you want to go. Because even when you're doming money and you're like forcing, again, like the reception is closed. And so we want to open these channels and balance them so that you can be in that space of surrender, open reception, and you're equally balanced in your capacity and ability to take aligned, consistent action. And both of those require you to be really anchored and regulated and resourced in your nervous system. Which, by the way, is everything that we do in the club. Like you get a fucking year of this, a year of recalibration inside of the club. It's such powerful work to do inside of community and to really see that we are not in this alone. And we all have a money story and we all have a relational story. And like when we start outing it in a like, and you're getting a little taste here today, like, what would happen if I was around a bunch of women for the next year who had no shame around their relationship to money, their relationship to their body, to the relationship to love, relationship to relationships? What would that make available and possible for me and myself in my life? Like it's a really powerful inquiry to think about. Because when we are surrounded by the people who are going to up level and they have already up leveled and they have figured it out, and you calibrate to that, like your quantum leaps happen faster and faster and faster and faster. And that's really what we want. Like, to be honest, like it's not even a shameless plug for the, like, it's a full on plug for the club, because we actually need more powerful women in the world. We need more powerful, rich, and like really aligned and regulated women in the world. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but the world is kind of a dumpster fire. And when women have power, when women have money, and they're regulated in their nervous system, and they're connected to their mission and what they're here to do in the world, that's what tips the scales. That's what transforms humanity. We need that. We need you. We need you online. We need you out in the world doing what only you can do. Yeah, women leaders who are also valuing other women in their containers. Exactly. Like that whole competition and like tear each other down, like that's the old paradigm. Like I'm 10 out of 10 not interested in that. Like that is not my vibe. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but I like to champion people, and I love championing women. Like I am like the ultimate cheerleader, pump your tires, remind you who the fuck you actually are when you forget. And like there's no competition here. Like when you thrive, I thrive. When I thrive, you thrive. That's the game. And like we can only play that game when we are working with our nervous system in a way that most of the world isn't. Most of the world is not really working with their nervous system at all. And so we can only go as far as we can go with that. You know, it's really powerful stuff to have this type of conversation and to be here and like attuning to these energies today. Like, I am just so obsessed with each and every one of you. Cause like there's like this seed that's like sparked in every single one of you today. It's so immaculate. So immaculate.
Floating. I love those rocket ships. So good.
Okay.
So good. So good. Yes. Yeah. I want to do a little process as well, but before we do that, kind of like we did yesterday, just a little grounding process, getting into feeling where the money blocks are in your body. But just that thread, Kelsey, of you talking about women in the club. Today is the day. We're just going to let you know right away. We're opening the doors to the club. Okay. So this is, Kelsey and I don't do sales pitches. We're not going to be like, okay, so here's my script on how to do it. Like, no. We are a boutique, tiny business right now of like super anal about who we let in there. We're not like, doors are open, everyone. We're like, Kelsey and I never take over 20 people at a time because we want to go deep with people. We're not fucking around. We're not into the masses right now. Like this is a super sacred thing we're building. It's a movement. Like we said, it's not just like us being the leaders and all you. It's like we're shoulder to shoulder doing fucking epic shit. So the club is a year-long container. Okay. So it's 12 months together. We break it up into 4 pillars. So the first quarter, we're diving into money. We're doing 3 months of fucking deep dive nervous system. I know. Nervous system, fucking work, all the shit. Like I have in the last like month dropped like 45K into working with the top nervous system, trauma-informed money coaches. And I am like on a fucking mission right now to share the information I'm learning. I just want to be like, blah, 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 because it is changing my goddamn life. Because I've been on it's like I'm searching and I've like found the Holy Grail. I'm at the top of the mountain being like, oh my God, I just want to share everything I'm learning right now. Even just crazy shit. Like, you know, I shared this with Kelsey, but like, I didn't realize that excitement was unsafe in my nervous system. What is the precursor to money and having a shit ton of it and manifestation? Excitement, joy, happiness. So every time my nervous system was getting excited about something, every time Kelsey and I'd be on a roll with something or something in my business would happen, I get excited. My nervous system was clocking excitement as something terrible because it's like, well, if the thing comes, I'm going to lose it and I'm going to be alone and afraid and all the things. And so I didn't realize, but every time I was getting excited, my nervous system would dysregulate me. And then I'd get all brain foggy. I'd lose focus, like all these things. So I was like, these things that are so I would have never fucking known about are like absolutely life changing. So the first 3 months we're diving into is all money. It is deep, deep recoding to the max. So we're like so fucking pumped.
So pumped.
Yeah, I know. I'm like losing my fucking mind over it. Today, we love fast action people. Okay. I fucking eat that shit for breakfast. I'm like that. I need to make a commitment before my brain's like, I don't know what you do. You have down, you have this and this and this. And this. We love it. We're like, if we want, it's fucking Halloween, you guys. Like, you know, people would be like, don't do a launch or whatever you want to call it. This isn't even a launch. On Halloween, we're like,
we're doing it.
What is scarier than Halloween? You and your relationship with money and where it's going to get you if you don't fucking change some shit. That is the fucking scariest thing on the planet. That's like Saw 7.0, where they're just chopping heads off. You can be rich. Like, that is what I'm telling you. You can be fucking rich and regulated. Rich and regulated, rich and regulated. There's no other way. So we are like, let's fucking play on that. Like, let's fucking go. So what we're offering, if you take action today by midnight and you get all fucking Spookyville on yourself and you're like, who the fuck am I 2.0 right now? We are doing a 2-hour 5K. It's called 5K Today Manifesting Money Party. So it's like a manifestation party. It's going to be like a fucking fast reboot. Our goal is that we want you to make your investment, more than your investment, it's almost double your investment. We want you to make your investment back for sure within the first quarter. That's like our, like, there's no fucking way why you shouldn't be able to make it back with this shit that we're teaching you. There's absolutely no way. For a lot of you, it would be even sooner. The last time I invested, I was super nervous because I invested almost 100K this year in coaches. And I was like, I have to work with this coach. And I remember thinking like, fuck, that's another 30 grand. Oh my God, am I going to do this? I don't know. And I was like, Christine, you know, when you invest, it comes back fucking tenfold. You know this, it's happened every time. So I was like, God damn it. Okay, fine. Literally, I'm not joking, you guys. Within a week, I had made back, like, it was, hold on, one for 20, another one for 20. I doubled my investment. It's getting scary to the point where I'm like, and this isn't like a cheesy sales tactic. It's not me being like, you should do this. It's just, I'm just saying that I have witnessed miracles. What we're doing when we take action and we're putting our money where our mouth is, we're showing the universe. We're like, it's like a fucking stamp on the universe. It's like an atom bomb that sends out that says, let's fucking go. Right? It's just like, it takes notice. It has happened every time. So you're getting a 2-hour money party. We're going fucking deep on that. We're doing live coaching. It's intimate. It's only with a small group. And the goal is that in the first 3 months, your money is made back. For a lot of you, it will be sooner than that, though. Probably the first couple of weeks or like months. Like a new client will come in, something comes out of nowhere, money comes in, and like I can already see the thread. People being like, "Holy fuck, I made this! Holy fuck, I made it back!" So like it's crazy shit. So you do take action today, you get that for free. That's included. Super intimate. A lot of coaching. We're doing a lot of like money dissolving blocks. Like I'll do a lot of like the embodiment work. Because the blocks live in your system, the nervous system, there's trauma, there's money trauma living in your system, there's financial trauma living in your system. So we're going to go through and like remove, dissolve, start fucking dissolving that shit right away. Because when you dissolve it, there's less resistance to money and good things essentially in your life. So there's a few options to join. There is a pay in full. It is $3,333 for the year. That's the one-time payment for the year. It is going to be $5,555. So you're basically getting almost half off. Okay. So Kelsey and I have a really small boutique business. We could easily charge $10K. My last year-long program was $10,000. We could easily charge more. We want to make this as accessible as possible so that we are building this community. This is not about Kelsey and I. This is about us leading the way and saying, fuck the rules, let's make our own. Let's show people we can make a fuck ton of money, have a fuck ton of fun, and it doesn't have to look like this. It can look like whatever we want. So you have 12 months with us, first quarter's money, then we're going to be going into either love, sex.
I think we're going into love.
Love is the next one. Okay.
Yeah.
So love is the next one. That is intimacy. That's what we talked about yesterday. It's life force energy. It's all these pieces. And then, so you're going to hit every single one of these quadrants in your time together. It's insane. We have 5 live calls a month. So this is not like a DIY, buy, come in, pay, and see you later in a year.
Out, bye.
It's like deep intimacy. We have like all the chats going. We have 5 live calls. We've got like including mentorship coaching where Kelsey and I tag team you on the calls on Zoom. Like we go in deep, we're coaching you. Like this is not a do it yourself. You have all of our master classes, all of our courses, like thousands and thousands of dollars worth of courses in there, boundaries, trail, like all these different pieces, how to build intuition, transforming, like all these pieces. You get access to the daily coaching club, our private podcast feed as well. So every day we are in your ear for 2 to 10 minute little audios, reminding you like, listen, bitch, you've got this. Let's fucking go. Here's a little somatic process. So like, it's so extensive. Like you literally have an abundance. You have everything you could possibly need for the year. If you don't like the painful, you can do monthly. It's $333 a month. Okay, so $333 a month. It will be $555 a month. So when we reopen it again, so these are like for the value. It's insane. You're spending a year with Kelsey and I. There is no fucking way you're going to come out of that year
the same.
I can say this with a guarantee. Like like the cheesy like infomercials, like guarantee. If I can guarantee, there's no fucking way you can come out of this year being the same person you are right now. It's impossible. Like Kelsey and I are mentors. These are small group. You're not stepping into a traditional group program with thousands of people in it or hundreds of people where you're like, I'm 1 in a million. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't even care about this. Like you are going to be seen. And this is the thing, like you have to be ready to be in the club. This is not for everybody, 100%. Like you have to be, if you're like in that point where you're like, I've tried a lot of shit, fuck me. Like I'm tired of my own shit. I'm ready to transform, or I'm ready to like up level. You're already doing well and you just want to up level. Like this is the work Kelsey and I were built for. It's what we've done ourselves. And we're super excited to share it with you. So if that is something you want, yeah, I'm tired of my own shit. That's the thing. Like we are too. And as you can get a snippet, hopefully by now in these last 3 days, you've got an idea of how we teach, of who we are. We're really honest. We share our shit all the time. Kelsey and I recently on our group private workshop that's included in the club. Oh, yeah. We went into sharing our own stories about how like I was like trying to fucking lie on the divorce. Like we were totally calling ourselves out. And like, it was really refreshing because the women were like, oh my God, thank God.
You're
like
human.
You're human. You guys are still doing shady shit and catching yourself. Like we do it all the time. Right. So it's like, we're really honest. We teach with integrity. Like we said, we're both trauma informed and I mean, we're not marketing to trauma informed because if you haven't done a basic level of personal development, you're not ready for the club. Like it's just, it is what it is. Like we need a certain level of emotional intelligence. We need that to be able to thrive. So our Kelsey and I's goal is to keep this. We can open it up and we could just blow our load and say like, okay, everyone's welcome. But we want to build something really special, like a really strong, potent group, and then have it built in a sustainable way where we're like all like marching and being like, this is us. Like, this is not Kelsey and I, this is us together building something together. And Kelsey and I want to weave in like your work. We want to highlight you, what you're doing. Like we, promote people in the club all the time. Like it's an ecosystem of people doing epic shit, right? Like we have no problem if somebody's like, I have a container that I'm doing, Kelsey, and they're like, let's talk about this, like to that, like bring you on the podcast. Like we want to highlight you. This is not us winning. This is like a win-win-win for everybody. So are you able to join any month or do you doors close? Yeah, we're going to be, we're only keeping the club doors open for the next like 6 days or something. So we're closing. We open and close the doors. Yeah, we don't do like a come in anytime.
Yeah, it's only twice a year that you can come into the club, and the next time we open them, it'll be back at full price.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we'll open the doors again probably in June or something of next year. So we'll do one more opening in whatever that is, 6 months from now, or in the spring, I guess, or May, and then but the price will be 6 months, but the price will be going up to the $555 and the $555 a month as well. So this is kind of like a really good time. We're basically starting like right away, like the week after next. So the Monday after.
So the first Monday, whatever that, let me look at the date here.
Like the 9th or something is the one
November 11th. Oh yeah, November 9th, actually. That's right. Because we have a scripting session on the 9th and then we have an embodiment session on the 11th. So most of the calls happen on Mondays at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We do have a scripting call. It's usually the first Saturday of every month at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, you did, Becca. Okay, go. Yes.
Fucking fast action. This is what I'm going to say is that if your mind right now is like, I don't have the money. Okay. I just want to say, I'm going to challenge you on that. I'm going to challenge you on that right away. I have made commitments where I'm going to say, like, was it comfortable? No, fuck no. I worked with the thing is that because we're specifically working on money, there is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't be attracting and having money come into your life right away. And also, I'm just going to say this because I heard it once on like something similar, and it fucking hit me like a ton of bricks. And something along the lines of like, if you're a woman who doesn't trust themselves to make that extra little bit of money a month, you're also not ready for the club.
Mm-hmm.
Because there has to be a certain level of self-trust, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's trusting yourself that you are the woman who will make shit happen no matter what. Like there's a certain energetic signature to that says, I'm not going to succumb to my excuses. Like one of the most foundational ways of having a new relationship with money is by making power moves. It's like you sort of like doming money a little bit, saying, you know what? You're not fucking running me in my decisions. I'm a woman who can make money. I know I can do it. I'm going to make it happen. You know what? I'm going to fucking do this. And so like a way to completely like reboot your relationship is by stepping in and claiming it and saying, you know what? I don't know exactly how, but I'm going to fucking make it happen. So this is the thing. Like a lot of the times it doesn't make sense, but it's like thinking about if I could completely revolutionize my relationship with money, there's a trust in there. There's an element of faith and there's an element of trust in yourself. And if this universal shit actually works, which I'm telling you it does, there's no reason. We're going to get to the root of your money blocks and dissolve that shit really fucking fast. So you're letting really good stuff come into your life. Mm-hmm. Like that's intentionally the reason why we're doing money first as well. Yeah. And the manifestation workshop is all about making your investment back right away. So we're going to help you come up with an action plan that's going to get you the money.
Yeah. And accountability too. Like it's not just like the one workshop and then we're kind of leaving you to your own devices. Like we're going to be checking in over that first quarter. I mean, like, okay, where are you at with your plan? Like what actions have you been taking? Like we want to celebrate that. Like every little micro win that comes in related to your money goal, we're going to be championing and celebrating the fuck out of that. So like there is this momentum that gets going. And I find for me that is really, really supportive and helpful. Danny, you asked what a scripting call is. A scripting call is one of our manifestation techniques. So we get together on Zoom and we essentially like script out what we want to attract, manifest, create in the next month ahead. So it's just another tool that we use to amplify what it is that we're calling in and what we want to create. And then we follow that up a few days later with a physical embodiment class. So I lead you through a guided movement practice to regulate your nervous system and weave all of that creation energy through your bones, through your cells. So like it's in your body, but your body is also regulated. So like it'll help you release any stuck energy so that whatever you want to create can lock in. Okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can call it in. I'm about to get busy, but only have a week till the doors close. It's Hardy. You can do it. You can do it. I'm telling you, it's per. The 333 is per month. It's not like a weekly thing. It's just like a per month thing. I mean, all I'm saying is that I'm not about sending people into dysregulation and forcing people. And I've seen that happen in groups. I'm not into that at all. But what I will, like, Kelsey and I will never co-sign anyone's excuses because we know what you're capable of. Like that, we have such a fucking insane belief in people. And also we'll do the work to help them get there as well. Like, I mean, hop in and do a fucking dissolving and like, let us help you dissolve those blocks. Like that's the shit we do in our coaching as well. Like we're actually coaching with you. Kelsey and I are sitting there and we're helping you clear the blocks. I mean, this is the work my clients do that pay me like $7,000 a month. Like it's exact same work I do in the club. It's not like I'm hiding. We do the exact same work and people have fucking insane results. It's mind blowing. The thing is that I've seen too much magic to believe that there's anything other than like your expansion is available. I've seen it. I've witnessed it too many times. Oh my God. I'm so excited.
Oh my God. Yes.
I'm hot. My body's getting hot. I'm getting so excited.
This is so exciting. Oh my God,
this is what I'll say, you guys, is that it's like you'll notice The minute you just make an action, you're like, I don't know, universe, like it's basically like you and the universe as well. You're saying like, I don't know exactly how, but fucking show me. We're not meant to do this alone. It's not like, okay, here's the thing. If you stay the version of you who you are, you will continue to get the same results 100%. So if you're like, I can't do this, it's like, well, I believe you 100%. You're accurate. You are totally right. But when you say like, fuck it, I'm in and let's fucking go and let's figure this out. Like, come on, Uni's like, oh
Show
shit.
me.
Show me. I've said that so many times. And every single time I have been supported. It's like you take the leap of faith and you're like, if this whole fucking shit works, then show me. It will show you every time. I've done that probably 25 times in my life. And every single time I have had not only the money, but I've had more. So it's like, it's one of those things, but it requires, this is something I heard once and it just changed my life for the trajectory. It was like, you go first, the universe responds. We want the evidence. We want the proof. We wanted the knowing. We want to have it all like laid out and mapped out. And, we want to have, and then we're like, and then I'll go. Universe is like, it doesn't work that way. Like the universe favors the brave. It's like, you go first, I'll respond. Right. That Wayne Dyer thing. Like you have to, believe it to see it versus I need to see it to believe it. It's like, that's the shit that makes it happen. And I've just had way too many instances of magic happening. So I can't, like, I'm not going to argue if anyone says like, I don't have the money, I'm not going to argue. What I will say though, is that like, it's like they're waiting. And if you can, like, if your heart and soul are saying yes to something, trust that and follow it. And the human shit will take care of itself. It's happened every single time. I'm in and signed up.
Yes, let's go.
I'm losing it. I'm hot. I'm gonna sweating through this fucking
I feel
shit.
like we're on like a game show right now. And we just like won the fucking jackpot.
Well,
yes.
You know what? Honestly, it's like I'm hot. I'm burning out. This fucking sweater. I'm gonna stink in later. I'm so excited to show people the way. I've been in personal development and I've wanted to there's times I literally wanted to, I was so fucking frustrated with the personal development, spiritual world, with manifestation, with money. I was like, I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm so fucking burnt out. And just understanding what we understand in a year, like I am absolutely confident, not even like, you're literally going to be walking out like, what is that fucking, Beyonce when she rolls out and fucking titties are out and her hair's all fucking, it's like, that's the shit. Like, that's the fucking shit. Right. And then you're in a mastermind and then you're private coaching with us. Like, it's like, you're like, fuck yeah, I thought that was a big investment. I just dropped 30K. Like you start calibrating just to a bigger level. You just start. And then when you have other women around you who are like, I'm doing this too. And I'm not like co-signing. Kelsey and I will, we won't do is we're not co-signing any bullshit. We won't do it in the club. Like we will hold you to the highest standard. We will make room for you to cry and do whatever you need to do and like have your fit and like get mad at us, whatever you want to do. And we're like, we're we're unshakable in our belief in you. So it's like, when you have that and you can throw it, you can throw a tantrum or do whatever you want to do. You're held and finally your system just exhales and all the like abundance unlocks and everything starts to, because you're like, holy fuck, I'm finally safe. Like I'm in a group of people who are doing epic big shit and you've claimed that for yourself. Right. So whatever goal you have of money you want to make, it's like, we know that if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you get the same results. It's fine. There's nothing bad or wrong. You can make incremental changes, but if you're in this like zone right now, wanting to skyrocket, if you want to make shit happen fast and you're tired of, doing it alone and lone wolfing it, like, let us be your wolf pack. Let us like fucking come with you and be like, well, or a leopard pack, as you'd probably say with us.
Yeah. Panther pack.
Yeah. But
we're all gonna get panther tattoos.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
You don't have to if you don't want to. Like you don't have to, but like Christine and I are going to. There's also this thread of, what if I like put my butt on the line and I invest, and then like a couple months down the road, like everything plummets in my life, and like I take a financial hit. And I want to address that because what we're kind of projecting out into the future is just more of our past pattern. And we're just saying like what's happened in the past is going to replicate in the future. And that I'm kind of at the whim of, my past experiences. And I'm not relating to my future as though I'm a woman who has any control in terms of creation and what I want to create. And like being held in the club, I'll just be really straight up. Like, there's no way that that can happen if we are doing the program as it's designed, if we are really showing up and like taking good stock in those tools and techniques to really regulate the nervous system. Because what you'll find is like when we're dysregulated, we can't open that field of potentiality. So, like we talked about yesterday. So, like the regulation of the nervous system opens up the field of potentiality. The field of potentiality opens up all of these different opportunities that you never even thought of or imagined were possible for you to create and generate money and wealth. So part of it is like the identity shift that needs to happen of like, well, what if I actually was a woman who could create powerfully and be supported in that? Like, I don't have to lone wolf it. I don't have to like go through this alone. I have a posse, a team, a community of women who back the fuck out of me, and they aren't going to let me fall or fumble. And so we're not going to like keep identifying and relating to you as the version that can't create powerfully. This is a really, really important piece because it requires us to step into you 2.0. Like, OG version is the version that like makes the investment and then bottoms out and keeps running the old patterns that don't set her up for success. And I want to be really transparent. This is very much my pattern. I have a pattern like this as well, where like in the past, like I haven't trusted myself to be the person who can create powerfully. And then once I get myself regulated, I'm like, who the fuck is that talking? Like, I'm a manifesting generator. Like, I have like the energy of 1,000 suns. I have so much creative energy. I'm a 3-5. I'm here to fuck around and find out. And so even if things start to like do a nosedive, I'm like, well, if I'm just honest about that, when I start to feel that initial fear, then we don't have to run that entire pattern of like, well, I know how that goes. If I let that run, it is going to take me into the fucking pits of hell. And I will end up in a space where I'm completely compromised. But if I can recognize the pattern, and this is what we will teach you to do inside the club, is like recognize those very early signs of your patterns getting going, and then being able to shift, regulate, transform in those moments so that you're literally on a different trajectory. You're not walking the same path that you've always walked. This is an important distinction with the club, especially because it's not the path that has gotten you here. Like we're about to veer off onto a whole different track, and we've got our machetes and we have our bushwhackers, and we are literally carving a whole new fucking path. And that path, like OGU doesn't realize that the new path that we're carving is literally the path to your dreams, your desires, everything you want and wish for yourself in your life. That hot, rich, thriving life, that's what we're on that path. Okay. Ash, so we're closing the doors on next Thursday at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. So you've got a week from today, and the 333 will be available, whether the payment plan or the pay in full, that will be available until the end of day Sunday, and then we bump it up. So it'll go up to 444 for the monthly payment plan, or 4444 for the pay in full. And then the next time we open the doors in 6 months, that's when we're going to be at the 5,000. Okay.
Look at that. It's coming though. 11:11. I'm just telling right there. I just got to point that out.
This is in USD and there's no tax on top of it.
Tax.
Yes. All right, Christine, do you want to lead them through the process of?
Yes.
And
I love it.
We'll wrap up. So like, if you've got to go, you've got to go, but Christine's going to take you through a nice little process to wrap us up for today. So if you've got, a couple more minutes to kick it with us, we would love for you to stay and like really close out and like tap in to that wealthy fucking rich bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we are so here for it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. Is it okay for you? Comfy. Yeah. Beautiful. And I just want you to check in with yourself right now. We've had a very big day. We've had an activating conversation. There's excitement. There's probably anxiety. There may be fear. There may be nervousness. There may be like lots of dueling parts online right now. And this is the energy of expansion. The energy of expansion is not just unicorns and rainbows and butterflies. The energy of expansion is wild and vibrating and, insane and powerful and different. Anything that's clocking is different is usually clocked as unsafe, right? So I just want you to check in with your system right now. And whether you're feeling excitement, whether you're feeling anxiety, fear, frustration, overwhelm, like whatever it is, I want you to just hold that right now in your system. Okay. So I want you to notice your breath and your body. I want you to notice the life force that's breathing your lungs and beating your heart. Noticing where the energy in your body is residing. Where's that stimulation happening? If there's buzzing, if there's, contraction, if there's openness, like just clocking what you notice in your system right now. And then I'm going to invite you to get 2% more comfortable right now. So I want you to ask your body to just, if it was 2% more comfortable, what would that look like? Would you drop your shoulders down? Would you open your chest a little bit more? Would you soften your jaw? And I want you to, like I said, notice that there is something inside of you right now that is breathing your body, it's beating your heart. There's an invisible life force that is a current that is alive inside of you right now. Right? There is a wise, powerful as fuck, wealthy, rich, regulated, and not just rich in money, rich in all ways. Rich in love, rich in ease, rich in relaxation, rich in playfulness. She lives inside of you. She knows why you're here, what you came for, what you're here to create, what you're here to do. And I want you to access that in your heart right now. So I'm going to invite you to place your hand on your heart if that feels good. If you're feeling any, tension or anxiety, you can always place one on your belly too. So just placing a hand on your heart and just dropping your shoulders down, letting your jaw relax, letting whatever energy right now, if it's buzzing or, if there's a lot of energy, just letting it settle, not even needing it to go, not even need to change. You're just allowing it to be there while you're holding presence. That can exist. Your human can be having a reaction, and your soul, the wise, beautiful, abundant, ever worthy, super intuitive, clear part of you is also there as well at all times. Who knows what you're here for, the next move to make. Yeah, just feeling softness washing over your body, noticing how much ease you can bring to your system. And I want you to connect with that version inside, the one who knows your next step. And I want you to ask her to share something with you right now, a message, some clarity. Ask your heart, ask that wise woman, the ancient part of you. Ask her what information she has for you. What wisdom can she share with you right now? If you're on the precipice of joining us in this year and making this dream a reality, ask her what she thinks about that. What does she want for you? Because I know for me, there is also my soul, and there's also a really cool, like 95-year-old woman in there who may be taking her last breaths. We're all going to get to the end of our lives. And I know for me, I want that wise woman, that 95-year-old woman, to have really fucking juicy stories to tell, wisdom to share, talking to her grandkids or to, people about the journey she had and how she hit this point in her life that she fucking said no to mediocrity, no to her patterns, no to the conditioning that was never even hers, and claimed and took her life back. And it was the most epic fucking journey of her life where she led a life for her. She was unstoppable. She walked into rooms and was confident. She looked at herself in the mirror and saw a woman looking back who knew her worth, who made big, bold fucking decisions, who was wealthy as hell and took whatever adventure she wanted, made decisions that she wanted, was in relationships that lit her up, who claimed her power back. I know you can feel her. We do not want to get to the end of our lives and have regrets. We do not want to get to the end of our lives and say, fuck, why didn't I do that thing? Whether it's with us in the club or whether it's some other big, bold dream you have, you deserve to live a life. We have this one precious fucking life. We need to start living it fully to become the woman who we know we came here to be, to impact the lives, to make the money, to have the playfulness, to have the sex, to have the, whatever it is we want. We deserve to be lit up and in relationships that light us the fuck up and be in a community of other women and people who cheerlead us and don't try to tear us down. The crabs in the bucket is not a fucking vibe. It is time to step into our power. It is time to claim back that like wild, uncaged, unleashed woman within. It's time to completely revolutionize our relationship with money and to start making fucking epic money and create generational wealth and to give back and to be living in our purpose, super clear and connected, and be getting really fucking well paid for it to do something that we love. And it's remembering on day one, we access dreams, desires, our sexy life, our dream life. That is there because it is already a blueprint inside of you. It is just waiting to be activated and is waiting for the resistance to drop around actually fucking living that timeline. It's already here. Our job is to help you get there way faster. So I want you to ask yourself, if I was a woman who trusted myself, if I was a woman who believed in herself, if I was a woman willing to gamble and take a fucking bet and place it all on red or black or whatever your fucking favorite number is at the casino, like we have to be willing to bet on ourselves. Because we either lose and we learn more than we ever could have before, or we fucking win. Our brain's going to say, well, what if I lose or what if I can't do it? And there's also the part of us who's like, well, what if I fucking win? And what if I hit the jackpot? And what if I win all in on myself? And it's the greatest fucking love story I ever told. That's the kind of life I want. So I'm going to invite you to thank your heart, thank your soul, thank that 95-year-old bad bitch in there who's like, zing, zing, maybe has like 14 pool boys and a fucking mansion and some Rottweiler, whatever the fuck she wants. Just wiping her ass with hundreds, calling up whatever. Wearing a bra made of fucking titties are in gold. I mean, who knows? We don't know. Whatever the fuck we want. But she wants to play. You came here to play a fucking game. It's called life. Do not cut yourself fucking short. It is a crime to do that to ourselves. We have power beyond belief. We've just forgotten. That's it. And Kelsey and I's job is to help you remember. Whether it's just in these 4 days together or whether you decide to come in the club, it doesn't really matter. It's about you activating that power. So I'm going to invite you to, with your hands on your heart, we're going to take 3 nice deep breaths together just to close out and really anchor in this fucking powerful energy. So I'm going to invite you to inhale. And you can draw your shoulder blades up towards the ears if you want. You can clench your fists if you want. You can keep your hand on your heart. We're going to hold it at the top. So just holding the breath in, feeling that bit of tension, holding it, holding it, holding it. And then a nice big exhale, drop the shoulders, let it go. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. A nice big inhale. Pulling in that fuck yes energy, that fucking fired up energy, holding it, holding it, holding it. Big exhale, let it go. Ugh. Good. One more time. Do not cheat yourself. Do not fucking cheat yourself. Big inhale. Drawing it up, 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 up. A way to hold it. Feel that tension. You fucking got this. You're a bad bitch. Let it go. We're releasing anything that has been holding us back, and we're pulling in that fucking badass life force energy. So I'm going to invite you to come back into the room whenever you're ready. Take a little shaky, shaky, shaky. Feel a little energetic upgrade. We do a fuck ton of this work in the club. I love to work with people, dissolve blocks on the spot, get shit going fast. We don't fuck around. We don't have time. We got big shit to do. So like for us to dick around and like be like, let's just do this process that won't work is a fucking joke. I don't got no time for that. No time for that.
We got a mission, babies.
Mission. We got fucking shit to do. We got people to trigger. We got people to trigger. We got things to.
We have the patriarchy to take down.
Yeah. And here's the thing is we don't have to like, I love this thing, but it's like new paradigm or old paradigms don't have to die for new ones to be born. This isn't us about fighting anything. This isn't about us having to like even be mad at anything. Like when I see a lot of the personal development that's going on today, I'm like, I don't care. It's just that I know that like rather than getting all taken out by that, it's just let's just build a new paradigm. Let's just together build, fucking super queens who other, little girls look up to and are like, wait, what? She can be successful. She can be, look at her. She looks different. She looks this. Like, we don't need anybody to be the same in this. It's just about us helping you unlock your authentic expression. Because when you're authentically you, the money, the fun, the relationships, they come to you, right? It's not about us all looking the same and doing the same shit. It's about us like unlocking that and helping you bring that out in the open so that all that shit's just rolling on into you. Magnetic.
Rolling on in. Okay, so we are going to wrap it there today. We are coming back tomorrow for day 4. We are all about power tomorrow. Tomorrow is the fucking zinger. Like we've built on it. Like it's the big kahuna tomorrow. You thought today was great? Just wait for tomorrow. But before we hop off, we have our 3rd bonus prize today, which is a month in the Daily Coaching Club. And Christine, how about you pick someone who hasn't won yet, and I'll pick someone who hasn't won yet.
I would like to give this to Ashley, because Ashley, I would like you to fucking hop on that shit and fucking listen to those things and to I just keep hearing you just need to be reminded of like who the fuck you are. End of story. I like see your power, and I can see it even as you're like tearing up right now. I can like, it's like, I don't know. There's like, it's like, oh no, I'm getting goosebumps. It's like the power is fucking there, and it's like shedding, and I can feel the shedding right now. It's like shedding. And the protective part is really strong and like wants you to stay where you are. And there's no fucking time. Like I can feel it. It's just like, when it's like the birth canal where it's like, no, I don't, this is going to hurt. And it's like, oh no, it's
in the labor.
That's what I keep feeling. It's like, it's coming. Oh God, it's coming. And as much as we try to like squeeze it in to stay, it unfortunately your power is being birthed and it's like unstoppable. So I know with the fucking analogies we come up with are out of control, but I do find that they stick in the brain because you can't unhear them anymore. You're like, oh fuck, I remember that concept. We make them so ridiculous.
Yeah. Such a powerful tool that I've been using. Like I benefit from our daily coaching club. Like I listen to it every morning. I don't know the episodes that Christine has recorded. She just sends them to me and I upload them. And so every time she does an episode, I'm like, oh my God, that's exactly what I needed today. And then I don't even remember the ones that I've done. So even when I'm listening to mine, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck, that was good. I'm like, I needed that today too. So my choice today for the winner is Alina. You're going to win a month in the Daily Coaching Club. So we'll be in touch. For everyone who's won a prize so far these couple days, we'll be in touch on the weekend with your access to all the things that you have won. Okay. And then we will be back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for day 4 We are going to close out with a fucking bang. And we love you. We are so excited for everyone who said yes today on the call, and for all of you who are going to say yes, later today and tonight and tomorrow and all the things. And like, listen, when it comes to making a choice like this, I'm someone who likes to just take a beat, take a breath. And then if it's still feeling true in a couple hours, if it's still feeling true tomorrow, like that's how I do it. Like, I'm not someone who acts on impulse, because I'm a very impulsive person, and that has got me into a lot of fucking trouble. So like there's no like wrong way to do it. If your nervous system actually just needs to digest it, and then if you're still feeling the buzz this afternoon or tonight, like trust that. And like there's no wrong way to go about it. Okay.
Last little thing is that the manifestation bonus is just for today, so that will end at midnight tonight. And then, if you still tomorrow, we're also giving away the one-to-one coaching session. So, so the way to get entries into that, Kelsey and I are tag teaming somebody. So it's gonna be a hot dog fucking threesome. We're gonna be doing a 2-on-1 laser coaching session for an hour with you. We're giving that away tomorrow. To win, you just DM us, tag us in a story on Instagram. Make sure you tag us, and or just DM us in Instagram and just say like your takeaways, or if you had any ahas. That's just every time you do that, you get an entry, and so we're giving it away tomorrow. Just hop in there. Oh my God, good puppy, Ashley! Stop it.
Little squish.
Obsessed. Yes. Thank you so much for today, you guys. Yes. You guys are fucking magic.
We are obsessed with all of you.
Yes. Yes, we love you. And if you have any questions just about any of this stuff as well, just DM us. We love voice notes, so we'll just hop on a voice note and be like,
Christine loves them.
Yeah, we love you.
I like text.
Love you. Yes.
We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see you all tomorrow, if not sooner.
Okay.
Bye. All in all, we want to say thank you for being here. We love and appreciate you so much. And if you liked today, give us a 5-star rating, and we'll see you next week.
And share it. If you know somebody who needs this in their life, share this shit. Abundance goes round and round. We love you.
We love you. Bye.